Hey football fans, and welcome back to Footy today. From shock exits to surprise moves, the transfer market is heating up and we've got 4 big stories you like to know. First, Alejandro Garnacho could make a stunning switch to Arsenal after a brutal Man United exit decision. Then, Jack Grealish's Manchester City departure is now almost guaranteed, according to Fabrizio Romano. Meanwhile, Marcus Rashford's Barcelona move is now on after a surprise agreement, and Bayern Munich are eyeing a £68 million Premier League star after missing out on Florian Wirtz. Here we cut through the noise, bringing you only the most interesting football news fast. If you want the full details to these stories, then you can check the links below. Now, let's get into it. Alejandro Garnacho's Manchester United future looks all but over, with new boss Ruben Amorim reportedly telling the winger to find a new club. Despite battling for his place after January, it seems Garnacho's time at Old Trafford is up. Now his representatives are exploring a move, and Arsenal have just been approached. The Gunners are eyeing a new left winger this summer, and Garnacho's camp believe he fits the bill. But with Arsenal also looking at the likes of Rodrigo, Rafael Leao and Mohamed Kudus, it's far from a clear path to North London. Elsewhere, Napoli and Atletico Madrid are in the mix, with the former seen as the current frontrunner. Atletico, where Garnacho spent 5 years in the academy, could offer a sentimental return to his roots. United want £60 million, but potential buyers are hoping to negotiate that down. Could Arsenal really see Garnacho as the answer, or is this just another name on a long summer shortlist? Jack Grealish's time at Manchester City looks to be nearing its end after a frustrating season with limited game time and growing doubts about his role. The 29-year-old has just started 7 league matches all year, only once since January, and was left out of City's final Premier League squad against Fulham. Once a record €117.5 million signing, Grealish has slipped down Pep Guardiola's pecking order, especially since Savinho's arrival. Sources now say his summer exit is almost guaranteed, with the club actively seeking solutions. Tottenham made contact with this camp late last year, and Chelsea have also shown interest as they hunt for a left winger. Grealish was benched again for the FA Cup final loss to Crystal Palace, and Pep has yet to speak with him directly about his future. Despite the silence, Guardiola admits no player is happy on the sidelines, and Grealish is no exception. With 2 years left on his contract and a transfer value of around €43.5 million, he could still draw significant interest. So, the question is, where does Grealish go next? A fresh start at Spurs or a revival in Chelsea blue? Marcus Rashford could be edging closer to a fresh start, and this time it might be at Barcelona. After a solid loan spell at Aston Villa, the Manchester United forward is back on the radar as the Catalan giants prepare to offload Ansu Fati to Monaco. Rashford impressed in Birmingham but remains sidelined with injury and uncertain about his permanent stay, especially if Villa miss out on Champions League qualification. Meanwhile, Barca's long-standing interest in Rashford is reigniting as they aim to add depth out wide without spending big money. With Nico Williams off their wish list and Luis Diaz likely too expensive, Rashford now appears a more realistic target. Sporting director Deco is keen to ease pressure on Yamal and Rafinha, and Rashford fits the bill. The key domino? Fati's imminent €20 million exit to League One could open the door for a long-awaited Rashford move. Would a switch to Barcelona finally give Rashford the stage to rediscover his spark? Bayern Munich may have missed out on Florian Wirtz, but they're already lining up a bold move for Crystal Palace's Eberechi Eze. After landing Jonathan Tah free from Leverkusen, Bayern had hoped to reunite him with Wirtz, but the midfielder now looks set for Liverpool instead. That setback has shifted Bayern's focus to the Premier League, with Eze emerging as a serious alternative. The 26-year-old, who sealed Palace's historic FA Cup win with a decisive goal, is seen as a potential star on the same level as Michael Olise, who joined Bayern last summer and impressed with 17 goals and 21 assists. City and other top English clubs are also monitoring Eze, but Bayern are said to be keen, especially with a £60 million release clause in play. Palace, though, view Eze central to their future under Oliver Glasner and want him to commit to a new deal. With Matoma and Leao also on Bayern's shortlist, the summer window could reshape their attack once again. Would a move to the Bundesliga be the right step for Eze's growing reputation? That wraps up today's update. If you found it useful, a quick press of the like button goes a long way. And if you're new around here, hit subscribe so you don't miss future updates. We break down the biggest football stories every day, short, sharp and straight to the point. By the way, let us know which team you support in the comments and we'll make sure to keep an eye out on the latest headlines around your club. While you're here, why not check out our other videos? We got plenty more top stories covered in under 5 minutes. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you in the next one.